Hi everyone and welcome to this new live stream. I'm Michael Chaise. I work in the Adobe Creative Cloud team and we are live from Paris. And I have two guests today and they will talk about this new Adobe stock campaign, the hovering art director. Maybe you want to introduce yourself first?
Yeah, so I'm Michael. I work for Achtung McGarry Bowen and Kraftwerk. The little slide explains that, but that's coming later, I guess.
And I'm Alessandro Pisano. I work for Magic Group Media. So we're going to show you guys some nice pictures in the slide. So.
Yeah, and in Photoshop.
Yeah.
And so we will have time really to understand what happened behind the scenes of the campaign. If you don't know the campaign, we will show it again.
Yep.
Okay, don't worry. And we are live from Paris, so let us know where you are from. We see people from, oh my God, what's this name?
Costa Rica?
Costa Rica, New Zealand.
Cool.
Oh my God, all around the world. Colorado. So yeah, I'm sure we have people like on all the continents. Someone from Asia, apparently. That's awesome. Germany. So yeah, let us know where you're from, and also don't hesitate to ask questions. This is your opportunity to ask questions to the creatives behind this campaign. But first, we want to start with an introduction about the agency who was in charge of this campaign, and then we will see some project, discover the campaign, how you got the idea, and also we have Alessandro with us, and he has the original Photoshop file.
Yeah.
So he will deconstruct, show you all the layers, and also it will be the opportunity to ask questions to our friends. Okay.
Cool.
Ready to start? You want to introduce the agency, maybe? So
just tell a little bit about
screen.
There we
have more people. Look at that from Berlin, Canada, Los Angeles, London. Thanks for joining us. Iraq, Minnesota.
Cool.
That's cool.
Okay, Michael, I'll let you start. So
all right.
You have two circles.
I have two big circles. So these circles, what they're representing is the two sides of the creative agency I work for. So there's the Achtung side and the Kraftwerk side. Achtung is focusing more on the campaigns, so stories, and Kraftwerk is more the design side, so it's doing services and products.
And Achtung is an awesome agency. Let me put the link in the chat. Discover the agency. I had the chance to visit your agency during FITC, I think 2 or 3 years ago. You organized a party in Amsterdam. It was awesome. I remember eating some croquettes.
Kind of good stuff.
And then, but this one is new,
Kraftwerk. Yeah. That's because we started doing more apps and services, so we needed to kind of give that its own label, and these two really work together. And I've got a case that I kind of picked out that's a good example of that. So a campaign that explains the service that we made. So this one's for Porsche, where they made a service where you can share a Porsche with 4 friends. And to launch that service, we came up with challenging people to marry their friends and win a Porsche for the year. So got a little case movie.
Porsche is one of the most desired car brands in the world.
They can.
But few can afford one.
Making sure they could hear us.
So to bring people closer to the car of
So
their
when did you
dreams,
do this,
we created Share a
This
Porsche,
one was
a
last
service
year,
that allows you
but
to own a Porsche together with your friends.
We started
However,
building the
to
app
make the
first,
sharing
and
more
then the
exclusive,
creatives,
we
the
challenge
design
friends
came
with the
up
ultimate
Porsche
commitment.
marriage, which is pretty interesting because they actually really sent these guys, which you're going to see.
Celebrate one of life's
So
greatest moments.
it's going to be some numbers in a minute, I guess. A lot of
Give
people
recognition to the worth.
Always a bit
and
scary when
beauty
you're going to challenge people.
of
I
friendship.
can imagine to really marry their friends.
Are you ready to marry your friend?
They
For a Porsche.
To get
To
a
make
Porsche.
clear we were serious about it, we asked participants to sign a
As well, where you
prenup.
can sign up.
People were not intimidated,
the web
filling the
experience.
internet with marriage
All the PR.
proposals. After 2 weeks, we reached over 1,500 participants.
What?
That is
Yeah,
more than
and that's
400 groups of friends
1,600
willing to
marriage
get married.
proposals?
Yeah.
But there could only be 4 winners.
So these are the guys,
We looked for the only place in the world
And
where
this is
group marriage is legal.
I'm talking exactly what the video is saying.
Movement deserves a true ceremony.
But this is the place.
Yeah, I get the video. Covering over reasons.
Yes, you can now share a Porsche, but only true commitment makes you deserve one.
Gandalf. He's a brilliant actor, actually. He was really fun.
Awesome. So this campaign, I guess generated a lot of buzz. So this is a good example also of mixing media. I guess campaign on the web, like video.
It was also interactive videos. So it didn't just end at the question. You could say yes or you could say no, and then you got a different kind of experience with that. So I think it was a really good fun one. So that's me.
Yeah, so Magic Group Media is a post-production company. We're based in Amsterdam. Well, I'm going to show you a couple of pictures that we made, that we worked on. Like, for example, this is a picture from a Dutch photographer called Erwin Olaf. This is like, it's made out of a couple of images. So we did all the coloring, retouching, all of it. It's a street in Hamburg. It was a pretty nice shoot. I was there actually. So, the next slide.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, this is a pretty awesome project. It's from a photographer called Jimmy Nelson. And we are lucky to work on his book. So it's a pretty nice book. He's went for 2 years all over the world just to document the lost tribes. It's really awesome. You should check it. And if you want to see more pictures, just check our website.
Yeah, so you partner together, Achtung, Magic, to work on the campaign. So now we will talk about the campaign, I guess.
That's kind of interesting how that kind of thing works. So, you'll see later that my Photoshop skills are a little bit different, I think, to Alessandra's. I hopefully learned some of those tricks. But okay, so the beginning, why were we doing all this? Was because Adobe asked us how can we generate some awareness and consideration for Adobe stock.
So maybe we can explain what is Adobe stock for people who don't know. Actually, you have a nice demo here where you can browse. So it's a catalog of more than 60 million of pictures, illustrations, videos, 3D models that you can access on the web, so on stock.adobe.com, but also directly from the apps. So and that's what you noticed. Actually.
And it's also, that's the key thing, that we thought was really special about this service. It allows you to work much faster, because typically you'd be going like back and forth between the browser and then back into your Photoshop. So this, like, searching directly is much faster, of course.
Yeah, so that's the point of the workflow. Maybe we can show it later.
I think we totally
will
show
have time to do it,
We show how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said, so speed.
Speed is the thing,
Is the thing.
Yeah, that's always good in professional world. But so how can we highlight that? And so we kind of looked at ourselves a little bit, and this phenomenon of the hovering art director, which I think probably everybody knows is maybe one, or has seen it happen. So it's the one guy making the thing, and then the other people that have like millions of ideas saying, "I go look at that way." There's always comments, and it's very fluid.
Art directors, let us know in the chat who has already worked in agencies with an art director. I did, like a long time ago, but I was an interactive designer.
Nice. So you know it as well.
I know what this is.
So that kind of really so it was a moment that we saw that we could prove this Adobe stock, the speed, like taking a little bit of the stress off the million of things you're going to be asked to make.
Okay, so you got the idea.
We got the idea. So now I think we got the film. So maybe chuck that on.
Hey Dan, have you got a sec?
Yeah.
Great, because the client's going to be here really soon. We've got this amazing ad for the new ginger beer.
Yeah.
Playful, but rough, but also epic, but quite modest at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Great, so if I leave you, in about an hour? Is that enough time?
Oh. Well, it's not finished, but...
No, clearly. It needs to be more manly. Give him a beard.
A long beard or, you know, stubbly beard?
Yeah, long.
Like dwarf long?
No, not that long.
Okay.
Well, he's Mother Nature, but then he's also like Father Nature as well.
Asexual.
Ooh, maybe we should add some wolves. No, whoa. That's, no, not a whole pack.
So...
Do you know what? I was right. We do. We need a whole pack of wolves.
I suggest...
Oh, Kim. What do you think? Check it out.
Wow, really raw. Nice work. Okay. From a strategy perspective, though, millennials are 58% more engaged when there's a kitten in the advert. So Can we work that in somehow? Oh, by the way, the client is here.
Kittens don't work. What about a baby bear?
Yeah, whatever, thank you.
Just a baby bear there. Baby bear there. Right there. Baby bear.
Alright, okay.
Okay, 2 pixels to the left.
Okay.
2 pixels to the left. Bigger, 10% bigger.
Alright.
Stop. Perfect. Stop.
Yeah?
Yeah. Great. Done.
Good job.
The bear had a little bit more personality.
Yeah, you also have nice comments in the chat.
Yeah.
Our friend seems to love it.
Kittens.
And
nice.
and I know that you had a lot of ideas. Like the script went crazy, a lot of jokes.
Oh, yeah.
So you had to make you had to make a selection.
We did, yeah. This there was loads of great lines, I think, throughout this. So his biggest challenge was kind of picking the best ones. And of course, well, because we had some extras that were just too good, but couldn't make it into the main one without making half an hour film. So we have some shorts as well. Kind of picked some of my favorites.
And before showing the shorts, Carmen is asking, does Adobe Stock only contains pictures? No, so there you can also find vector illustrations. You can find videos, HD, 4K videos, and now 3D models, 3D lights, templates. So it's a huge marketplace, and by the way, anyone can also contribute.
Yeah.
Even you, Alexandra.
Oh, right.
And if you take picture or create illustrations, you can go to Adobe Stock and sell actually the pictures
That's cool.
you want to sell. Just find how to contribute on Adobe Stock. You will find the contributor portal. It's super easy, very easy. Cool. So you wanted to show some bonus scenes.
Some of my favorites.
So we will show three. Okay, 3 in a row, and we will ask you in the chat which one do you prefer. Okay.
Oh yeah, good one.
Okay, we'll see. Okay. And by the way, stay with us because we will also give away some Adobe Stock credits during the show. You will see how. We will do it 3 times during the show. Okay, so stay with us in the chat. I will explain how you can win Adobe Stock subscriptions. So let's watch now the first episode. First bonus.
I can't remember which one Okay.
No, wait. Start again with the rocket.
I thought we were getting rid of the rocket.
No, we are. The space rocket.
I know. Why do we even have the space
Because
rocket?
it's a spaceship.
I know. Why is there a spaceship?
Because it's relatable.
Who?
To
It's
people
related
who like
to a
space.
rocket.
The people who like space.
Okay, so that's the first bonus dealing with the space. Okay, so we will see 2 more, and you will let us know which one you prefer. Okay.
Yeah.
So the second one now.
I got it. Give him a ginger beard. Ginger beer? Ginger beard? Come on. Okay. Genius.
Oh, so the beard is ginger.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the ginger one. I like the fact that he gets the joke after.
Yeah.
The director.
Ginger beard,
right? Okay, I got it.
Just needs to be a bit more like treey.
So less bush,
Less
more
bush.
thorns.
More, no, just like trees.
Okay.
Really rugged trees.
What do you mean? Like trees are bushes?
Hasn't this whole nature thing kind of been done though?
Interesting.
Okay, so you watched the 3 bonus episodes, and we have more episodes. Nightbot is putting the link in the chat, but if you visit the website of the campaign, you will see more episodes actually, more bonus content. So yeah. And now, let us know in the chat which one you prefer. So number 1 was about space, number 2 about ginger. And number beard. 3 with
noodle guy,
with the nature and the noodle guy.
The whole nature thing's been a bit done now. Classic.
Someone is liking the third one.
Nice. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't comment because
they couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
When you commented.
Right. Okay.
No influence there. The first one also, very popular. Third.
Hoverboard.
It's between one and third. I guess the gingerbread was the dad joke.
The dad joke is a good one. Gingerbeard, right?
Okay, cool.
So fast.
Noodles.
Thanks for the feedback. That's cool.
I can't tell. I think three's looking good.
I think 3, yeah.
The funny thing is,
a lot of space.
You should tell the actor. He did
an
amazing job.
He had no idea how to use that hoverboard thing, and he just kind of practiced on the day. And he was
on the set.
Yeah, on the set, wow. And then he was doing spins on his thing. And I was
Crazy.
like, oh gosh, he's gonna fly off this thing, but no.
Okay, so friends, so you just watched the final results. Now it's time to understand, how he. You had the idea, but
we
you
built
have to create something now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also fun to mention, I guess, at this point, like this image that we were creating and the scripts kind of worked a bit together. So parts that we got from making this image and also parts from the script kind of became one thing. So we have this scenario that the art director and designer making an ad for an imaginary ginger beer. But this was basically, we took this as our brief, and we kind of took this quite seriously, that we're really going to make this ad as well ourselves for the film. We took that quite seriously, and well, sometimes not, but anyway, we have this ginger beer. That's what we're going to do. It's a kind of nondescript product. You don't have to explain too much in your visuals, so you can build a lot around it. So we thought, okay, what does it need to be? It's got to be a raw, kind of wild, epic kind of ginger beer. So these 3 things, like a raw, wild, epic, everything has to be kind of somewhere within that world.
And Kevin is saying that he has a deadline today, so
nice.
He needs Adobe stock today.
Have you got
stay with us, Kevin, because maybe you will win Adobe stock credits. I mean, who knows? We'll do the first giveaway. Okay, let's do one now.
Okay.
So they will understand how it works.
Yeah. Good.
So it's quite easy. You have to type a keyword in the chat. Okay, and so we will ask a question. You have to answer in the chat, and then we will ask Nightboat to pick someone who typed the right answer. Okay, randomly. So what should be the first question?
Are you guys drinking ginger beer?
Should we do the quotes maybe, or?
We'll do the quotes later.
Yeah,
we could do it now, because we are in the mood.
I've given it away, but yeah.
We are in the mood. Okay. Yeah. So we want you to type a quote.
Yeah.
By an imaginary artistic director, something that
can be real.
So, can be real, such as like the classic one is, can you make the logo bigger? Actually, it's more a customer quote, but something that make it pop. Okay, so type a quote, but make sure to add the keyword Adobe stock. Okay, you have to type Adobe stock, and then you add the quote in the same sentence. Okay. So you type Adobe stock and you add a quote, and we will have, I think, a lot of fun reading your proposals.
700.
And in about 2-3 minutes, we will ask Nightboat to pick someone who typed Adobe stock plus a quote. Okay, so that's, let's get back maybe to the brief. So raw, wild, and epic. Okay.
So, started sketching. Well, no, I've skipped a slide. Wait, let me go back a bit. First, it needed a name. So what we're going to call this ginger beer. So we came up with the WolfBear. It's 2 kind of epic animals. Or maybe in this case, it's actually the bear that was raised by wolves. So that's why he's kind of, he's over that way. He's leaning up, doing this howl in the moonlight. So we got our logo, and then it has to come in something. So it comes in a ginger beer can. So then we can start looking into the world. The world that this whole thing is living in. So you got like this main character, the Axeman, and then the animals kind of living around him.
Nice. And as you're showing the moonboard, I will read you some
nice.
Some quotes like make it more retro silver. Okay. Make it blue warmer. That's a good one. We have make it dynamic and bold.
Oh, that's classic.
That's a classic
I think
one.
I've definitely had those in previous scripts.
Very good. You're very creative. Okay. So keep posting quotes.
This is perfect.
That's very, very funny.
I think we've got enough for the next commercial.
Can the rain be less wet? That's a good one, Angela.
It's a bit wet to me.
Oh my god, what is this?
All right, so what is this? And then I mentioned earlier that my Photoshop skills were a little bit different. Well, this is I'm starting to put something together, like making it visual from all these words and these mood boards, put it together and see what you get. And this is, of course, where like the real hovering started.
And what is interesting is that you can still see the Adobe stock watermark.
Yeah.
So that's cool because you were able to create this sketch in a way without licensing any picture.
Absolutely.
So you just gather your ideas, drag and drop it, previews, and
I cut them out as well.
And
so
it works. Yeah.
Once I was deciding on this image, for example, like the bear, then all we had to do was just click license, and then the full res one, without the watermark, just pops straight in.
Yeah.
Still cut out. So that also saves you a lot of like double work that you kind of have to do sometimes when you get the high res one.
Oh, Pablo has a classic one, which is "I love it, but."
Yeah, that's the best way to start.
Yeah.
I love it, but maybe you should try some more versions.
Too much white space.
That's nice.
That's a good one, Emily.
Okay, so not stick on this one too much because this one's a bit rubbish. But so the hovering started, and we wanted to make it. Someone said make it a bit more fantasy, and just to mention, these are like direct copy paste from email conversations I had with people. So and then to make it more fantasy, maybe the moose has a bigger, clear eye that's clearly winking at me. So I think that was a good one, but yeah, maybe we could add a lost penguin.
So these are like real life comments.
Yeah, real things. Yeah. I think it all gets a bit muddled now, but some of the real stuff that we came across doing this thing make it into the actual script. So. And then we wanted to make it a bit more rough and epic. So it wasn't so we could add a cool motorcycle or an off-road truck or maybe a Segway.
Yeah, sure.
Because
why not?
That's going to be rough. But it wasn't all negative. I like the bunny on the bear. Maybe there's more interactions we can think of. So we kind of there was also nice.
Yeah, thank you, Jasper.
Yeah, in between impromptu quick brain farts, as he says it. So in this, he's saying like, more Native American, pretty wild, and less obvious than leather.
Wow.
Because leather is the obvious choice for a man in the nature.
Interesting.
And also hilarious, he thinks. Well, so then next sketch kind of brought it all together.
Version 2.
Yeah. In the middle.
I will ask Nightboat to pick someone. Thanks for all your great quotes. And this is amazing. Okay, and the first winner. Okay, so what you win? Adobe stock credits, but not only that, because you will also get an Adobe basketball.
That's cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's and a Moleskine Adobe sketchbook. I think so. It's it's a kit, Okay, let's see who is the first winner, and it's Metal Tark. Metal Tark, congratulations. Metal Tark, I want you to type in the chat your Twitter handle or a way so I can contact you, okay? But ideally, you type in the chat your Twitter handle, okay? And I will contact you tomorrow. Congratulations, Metal Tark.
Cool.
And there will be more giveaways, okay? There will be 2 more during this session. So let's go back to version 2 with a rabbit. Okay.
Yeah, he stayed in there at this point, but later he's going to go. But, so now we wanted to think like, can we add some more things to make it look like he's settled there? So he's not just passive, he's living there. So one idea could be maybe we can add a steel barrel with fire coming out of it because, every settler has one of those. But if we're going to do that, then should there be a fire extinguisher next to it? Yeah, why not? Or maybe just a boombox, because it's the most homely thing that you can have. And then all of a sudden there was one comment that we want to make it make sense all of a sudden. Because so a guy is chopping wood, so maybe it's better to let him lean on a pile of wood instead of a barrel. Okay, sure. And then, this is where my version 3, let's say, so you see like things like adding a bit more personality to the bear. I gave him a little monocle. I think we got rid of that later, but...
it's getting there.
It's on its way. Yeah. There's some more depth, and this is maybe a little bit more.
Well, it's a sketch, right?
Yeah, it was definitely a sketch, and I think you threw out
everything,
the trees and all the stuff that doesn't work and makes it rubbish. But now I'm not going to steal your thunder, literally. So yeah, I kind of like brought together all those images that I've been using. So using the library, I could just share that directly with Alessandro. So there was already some of the searching done.
That was really nice.
And together with the script. And yeah, that was kind of like, that was the brief. Of course, we like sat down, had a chat about it as well. But
yeah,
I think so where are you going to take off the story from?
Yeah, so let's go to the image that I
yeah, so
brought.
now they can see our computer and
so I can just pull this a little bit here.
Yeah,
is that okay?
As you like.
Okay. So
you can hide. You can hide behind the screen. That's fine.
I've got nowhere
just hide.
Yeah. Well, so there are a lot of layers in here, so I'm trying to just...
So it's a big document. I want to really ask our friends in the chat, if you have any question about this PSD file, if you want to see anything, ask Alessandro, how did you do that?
Yeah.
That's the right time, okay? Just do it, because he told me before, you can ask any question, I will show them.
Yeah.
Anything about Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so
or anything about life,
if you want.
What's the meaning of life?
Well, so yeah, I was searching on Adobe Stock for like a background and a foreground that I needed to have some like some rocks in the foreground that I could make like a little circle with all the animals and the guy in the middle and stuff like that. And one of the things was that they needed to have like a mountain in the back. So actually what I did here was I wanted to I needed a bigger mountain. So what I did was just make a selection, actually half of the image, and just stretch it. It's like well, in Photoshop it actually is not done actually, but I think in this one is quite nice, so it gives me like a little bit more depth in it. So
somebody's asking how big is the file.
It's
this
like
actually, I know.
well, this one is a little bit smaller, but the actual one is like 14.5 gigabyte, I think. So
14 gigabyte.
Yeah, so it's pretty big. So you need a good computer for it. But
you need some memory.
So yeah.
But well over like 200 images in total.
Because
so
there are
did
like
it in
a lot.
high resolution. So
I think it's like 1 meter wide, like actual
at 300 dpi.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's really big, but well, all of the stock images are quite nice, and you have a lot of information in there, so that's pretty cool.
Someone wants you to zoom, by the way. I just saw that one. Zoom, please. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I probably want to see the whole stretching thing.
It's cool.
So I think it's quite nice, and the foreground has to be sharp. The background is not that important.
Wow.
I don't know. I think a lot of
yeah, I mean, you can
maybe
you can just
200, but I don't
you can scroll so they can see the group.
Yeah, so I put everything in folders like here. So when you make an image like this, you have to work quite neat, because they needed to switch everything on and off again for the commercial. So so that's what I did. So just let me go through it a little bit. So I built a sky a little bit here, like this. So I think the sky is like epic, of course. And I think I built it from like 4 or 5 images. So that's.
So I think they can see. Can you try the image menu?
Sorry?
I think there is a way to display the number of layers. If you go in image in the menu,
All right.
There must be something like image panel or.
I think it's info. If you do window.
Yeah, info.
All right.
I found this out afterwards.
Yeah, info. Yeah.
Is it something?
No, you have to say that the doc. Oh my god, we'll find it.
Sure. Well, they're
let me do some research. I'm sure someone knows in the chat. They will let us know.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of layers. I'm not sure.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah,
there's a lot of layers in there. So, yeah. All right, let me go through it. So I have the whole sky. And I thought, well, a nice city in the back should be nice. A storm, of course.
Yeah.
Some lightning in there. Plane. Just.
Ooh. We needed the explosion.
Like an explosion. Yeah, you wanted an explosion, right?
Yeah, well, we had to. Yours makes more sense than mine, though. To be more part of it.
So if you want to see inside a folder or a group of layers, just ask which one, and then we can open it.
Yeah,
okay, go to panel options to check layer count. Maybe here, maybe in info. Maybe this panel option.
All right.
Oh, is it? Maybe
is it?
Yeah.
Panel options.
And then tick the box layer count.
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
I was in the right region. I was in the right region.
And okay. 333.
Well, no. Oh, that's a lot, right?
if you multiply it by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so well,
big image.
We need a rocket in there, of course.
Yeah.
So we had some different rockets.
Yeah. You still have all the rockets.
Yeah. First sketch was this. Well, let me show you a couple of sketches that I made before. Like this was in the beginning, but this was a little bit too girly. I believe,
I was just pulling up this one as well, like another feedback document. Okay, what was it? In general, it's currently a bit too cute. The guy has been living there for months in these mountains. He's rough, ripped shirt, like he had a fight with a dinosaur. I think you already had that at this one.
Oh yeah, this is kind of right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you didn't like the butterfly and the little flower.
I wouldn't say it was personally me. I liked the bee.
So, this is another one.
Ooh.
Bigger explosion.
We still have all the Adobe logos in there.
Okay.
And a little bear. Oh, yeah, we need a bear from behind. So that was a difficult one to
Someone is asking, can we look at the explosion layer? Like the group of layers with the explosion?
Yeah,
if you can see.
Well, I can show it now. Let me show it now.
That? Yeah.
So, a lava. So, yeah, it's built out of a couple of... Like, this is an actual image. This is just the smoke on top with some color on it. So,
okay.
It's like... Just like this.
Darken it off a bunch.
A bit retouching the top, you see.
Oh, yeah.
I always like to use like an empty layer and just put it on an overlay mode. And then you can just brush it in, you know, like make it a little bit lighter. There's some shadow in there so you can make it work in the whole image. So this is actually also one mountain that I found.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That I could use. And well, the explosion.
And the
of course.
explosion.
So
Cool.
I built it from a couple of like 3 layers in there. So.
And someone is asking, how did you import the pictures? Maybe we can show the workflow with Adobe Stock.
Well, yeah, this is really nice. Yeah.
What should we add?
And maybe I can show a little bit how
we can ask them. So people in the chat, what should we add to this picture? And we will find it on Adobe Stock and just ask Alessandro to add it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are waiting for your suggestions in the chat.
Just putting everything a little bit on here like this.
Very emotional scene, aren't
Oh, hey, what's this?
Come back.
Something is happening here. I'm not sure what.
Add a little bit.
Yeah, I guess you hide
everything.
Everything except the current layer.
Like this. So. Oh, the man. That's quite funny to show, I think. Let me check. So the man
he's a funny
is look. The man is built out of a lot of images, actually.
Okay.
So actually, maybe I can show you the
original one.
Okay, they want you to add unicorn, a dragon, a rainbow,
dragon, right? Find a dragon and start.
Egyptian sphinx.
Actually, put a kitten in there.
An lion, a cowbell, dinosaur, an eagle, alligator.
Unicorn. Yeah, put that.
And you have shots, so maybe you can use the search engine.
Yeah.
You can use it in the library and show how it works.
Yeah, should we just find another image that we can put in?
Yeah, we have to pick
on stock.
an alien, a unicorn. You did?
Alright, so
what if he's being abducted?
Maybe it's an idea that you and then put it in the library?
I can also help, yeah, but maybe it's cool to show how it works in the Photoshop thing as well.
Alright,
yeah. You got that little... Should we do like he's being abducted by a flying saucer or something? Is this too much for you? I saw a bit of a theme with like aliens or something like that.
And a beaver.
UFA abducting a cow. Someone's got it.
Dinosaur.
Bumblebee.
That's a good one.
You want to do the dinosaur?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
If we can find a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can search directly from Photoshop or on stock. So that's what we are doing.
Yeah.
We're looking for a dinosaur here.
Oh, lost the.
You lost the internet.
Lost the internet somehow. Should I maybe take over?
Yeah, just
watching it. What are we going
or
for?
you
Like
can search it.
a T-Rex or?
Or you can search it here, actually.
Yeah.
The dinosaur, and see what comes.
There's a bunch. Oh, those ones are maybe handy because they're already cut out.
Yeah.
This is.
But it's not quite the style we're looking for. Maybe the blue one helps.
No, this is
that one's
one.
pretty well lit as well, right? We're seeing T-Rex in baby arms holding an apple. We've definitely got to do that. I like that.
This is cool.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm in. These are more like 3D ones as well.
Pretty fast, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are searching directly in Photoshop. You, Michael, you're searching on stock.adobe.com.
Yeah. And then I can just add it to the library. So if
you can add a preview to the library and see if he likes it.
We're in a race. Who finds the image?
Yeah, who finds
I
the
quite like
best.
this blue one. Man.
Yeah.
Will that work? Or?
Did you find a better one? Or?
Not yet, but I'm just... Oh, this one's kind of cool. What's this? This looks pretty nuts.
That's a cool one.
So you're
going to eat the man.
Save the preview to the Creative library.
Chuck you that
and this is a shared library with Alessandro, so it will appear directly in Photoshop.
Yeah. I'm going to put you some options maybe, unless you...
Oh, here, it's already
this one's
there.
nuts.
This is it, right?
Oh, yeah, you got it?
It's already there, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Let's see.
So you drag and drop it directly here, and that's a preview, so I can tell because I see the Adobe stock watermark.
And then I think up there you
just can change it right here, right?
Yeah.
So there are several ways, like if you want to license it, you can right click on the...
To go on the images.
Here,
yeah.
You can right click and license the image. Okay, it will check how many credits you have. You're good, you can click on OK.
Yeah.
And it will automatically download the high resolution file, license it, and replace it in your composition, so you don't have to do anything.
There it is.
And now you have the high resolution file in the layer.
All right.
Okay, try to do something cool now.
All right. Pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
Okay, so let me check.
I think someone said add an apple. He's got it.
Add an apple, so you're looking for an apple now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael is looking for an apple on stock. And again, he will save the preview directly.
Green one, red one, green one, red one. Red apple. Or is it better if he has a banana? Maybe the other hand.
There's a good question by Carmen. So,
nice picture, right?
So we are using a Creative Cloud library here because we can be like several designers working in the same library. It's a shared library. Yeah. So I could also look for pictures and put them in the library, and Alessandro, he doesn't have to do anything. It will just pop up, in Photoshop and appear, and he can drag and drop the pictures. If you are not using a Creative Cloud library, you can also directly from the stock website download the picture. But then it's on your desktop, you have to drag and drop it on Photoshop, and you have to make sure you find it again in your Finder, in your directory. When Creative Cloud libraries is really a very good practice.
So maybe it's good to tell what you're actually doing.
Yeah, so I'm just try to make a quick mask.
Okay.
Alright. Not really good. Used to.
Well, the panels
are so it's not your computer. So.
No. So, alright.
Sorry for that.
It is. So, like this. So, where is it here? So I'm trying to make a nice mask. So just, where is it? It's the other way around, right?
Yeah, you need to
This is weird.
Yeah. Got it.
This is, no. Actually, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Right, so I have to do a little bit quick because it's...
Someone says I thought it came with a mask.
So not this picture, Ron. You can also download assets from Adobe Stock, which are vector illustrations. Then you can open them in Illustrator and do whatever you want. Also, you have some pictures on stock and videos with a green screen, like the studio today. So it's very easy to key. Yeah, so there are like many ways. But you don't download a PSD file in this case. It's a high resolution JPEG file. So that's why there is no alpha mask by default.
This is already better than me with my lasso going around.
Oh yeah, but it's way quicker.
Yeah.
All right, so almost there.
Okay, so he's polishing the mask in the alpha channel.
So I think this
will work. Quick and dirty.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
Here we go. So, okay. Where is it? Here it is. So it's...
It will be huge.
So where does it need to be?
That's a good question. That is a good question. I think he's coming in from the back. Like, maybe we
he's
can.
coming from the volcano.
Yeah, we can get rid of the moose.
Like, all right. So he's
kill the moose.
Kill the moose.
It's time for another giveaway. So we'll give away more Adobe stock credits and an Adobe basketball and an Adobe Moleskine sketchbook. You just have to type a keyword in the chat.
He's always like almost above the guy, but he's just not quite noticed it yet.
Okay, I will ask you a question. You have to type the answer, and I will ask Nightboat to pick randomly someone who gave the right answer.
From that side, right?
Yeah.
So, Michael, what is the name of your agency again?
Achtung, Gary Bauern.
Achtung. So, I want you to type in the chat where Achtung is based, in which European city, because we're live from Paris, but they had to travel a little bit to join me in the studio. So, type in the chat where Achtung is based, where these guys are from.
Yeah.
And we are in Paris, but you took the train?
Yeah, took the tellies.
The tellies.
Really
It's a good...
yeah, it's great.
It's a good tip.
Yeah.
Good clue. So now you should be able to find where they live.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that we were...
That's fine, you didn't.
I could also give another tip. It's not my home country, but I live there now.
Uh-huh.
I'm not giving away something.
Okay, so type in the chat the name of the city of the Achtung agency, and I already see some some good answers. Yeah, so this is Amsterdam. Yes.
Cool.
Keep typing it, and I will ask Nightbot to pick someone in the chat who gave the right answer.
All right.
Whoa.
So
we have an epic dinosaur now.
Pretty mad.
So what I need to do here is like just darken the highlights a little bit, of course. So I'm just gonna use saturation for that. So you can use all kind of stuff actually. So that's already
so that's an adjustment layer.
Adjustment layer, yeah. Just link it to the dinosaur, so it's only affecting the dinosaur.
This is maybe a stupid question, but why do it with a hue saturation, not like brightness contrast or something?
Well, actually,
you can. Doesn't matter so much.
Well, it does matter, of course, but I think this is an easy way, and I think everybody has his own like things they like use a lot, you know, like so.
It's like your.
I really like this one. Yeah. Just get rid of this. So I think it has to be bigger, right?
I think he probably needs to be a little bit bigger. Unless he's a
baby.
Baby T-Rex.
It's a baby. I was trying to that he's going to eat the.
Okay,
man.
so we have a lot of right answers. Nightbot. So who will get Adobe stock? An Adobe stock subscription
a little bit because it's like
plus the Adobe basketball and the sketchbook. And the second winner is.
Should move the rocket.
Jim Brown. Congratulations, Jim. Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Yay, Jim Brown. Jim, I want you to type in the chat what is your Twitter handle. And if you are not on Twitter, I need to...
Can you give the dinosaur tattoo?
I need to contact you or you need to contact me.
You could give the dinosaur tattoo.
Tattoo, yeah. Of course.
I like that. Just to add more work onto your plate.
So for color, I just use also use saturation. You can make any color. So we need a little bit of blue from the shadows over there. Can't see it really. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I can feel the blue.
A little bit here.
Bluish.
And then just feel the mask.
Make the blue warmer.
Yeah,
that's a good.
To warm up that blue a little bit.
Yeah,
that's a good artistic director. Make the blue warmer.
And that you can just brush it in a little bit, you know. So here a little bit, here maybe.
And there will be one more opportunity to win. So stay with us. We'll do one more giveaway in about 10 minutes.
So
are you looking for more?
Yeah.
What are you looking for now?
Well, so someone said, let's give this dinosaur a tattoo. So I said, okay,
tattoo
I like that.
dinosaur.
I like that.
Okay.
So just picking for which ones maybe. What would the dinosaur have as a tattoo? Yeah, this works. Something floral.
Floral. Nature.
Yeah, it's a lady dinosaur.
You can add it to the library and we'll see what Alessandro does with it.
It's looking cool.
It's getting there, right? Can't see the real colors actually, but getting a little bit. So it's way too sharp, so I'm gonna put a little bit of the Gaussian blur on there, like something like this.
That's
super soft.
It's super sharp,
yeah. Yeah, it just blends a little bit.
Yeah. So we need a little bit of like some light from the moon on there. So what I could do is just put a curve on it, and then put the highlight a little bit up. Like this. It's a little bit slow, but because of all the layers, of course. So then you can just brush it in a little bit, and you can also.
What do you want to brush?
I'm gonna brush a little bit of the highlight, like the moon is affecting it, you know, like get it a little bit in here, a little bit of moonlight, you see?
Okay, it's very subtle, yeah. So that's how you proceed, like you try to find all the sources of light.
Yeah, that's
the moon, the volcano.
Well, yeah, that's actually the main thing that you should think about. It's like, well, so we have like the sun, the volcano, the fire, and the moon, and the lightning. So you have to just think about all the spots. So like the bear is just sitting next to the fire, so we have to brush all the fire in. You can see all the. It's kind of nice, right? And so yeah, that's basically the whole thing. To make it like some kind of realistic image. But
you can like kind of mix those layers way more in your final images, right? Because then like it all kind of became one kind of feeling, one kind of grading.
Yeah,
the
like
whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all gonna fit together,
cool.
You know.
Yeah.
So you believe it, like the moon is touching you.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So this should be a little bit more orange. So what you can do, actually just get an empty layer and then put it on overlay, for example, and just pick a color.
So of course you already have the right color then.
Yeah, well you start believing it when it's like, you know.
They're asking how are you adding the color mask to the moon highlights?
How did I,
created the mask for the moon highlights?
Oh, right. Well, that's quite easy actually. So it's just a mask like this. I'm just what I did is I put a curve on it, so you can see here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pushed up the highlights.
You push the highlights with the curve.
Just all the way in the whites.
And you just add a mask. So how do you add the mask?
What you do is just you can fill it with black.
And to create the mask,
and then just brush it in. You can just use what I prefer using. Maybe I can show that. Where are my brushes? So normally you work on like 2 screens.
On 2 screens, yeah.
Yeah. So just here they are.
Hi.
Hi. So I prefer a brush like this. This is a brush that I almost use for everything. So it's like a pen pressure, and so it's really soft. So you can make really subtle brush strokes in it. So you can use it like brush a little bit of the light in there and stuff. So, for example, go here. Just add a little bit of yellow in there, you see? And then make it a little bit darker.
Should punch out his eye a little bit, right?
Yeah, that should be a little bit lighter, right? So, what I'm just doing now is just changing the light.
Oh, just a layer with overlay. Okay,
yeah.
Here we go. So blending mode.
Yeah. So I really like that. Trick. So you can change a lot. So it's getting there. I think there's a way too light actually. A little bit here maybe. You don't want to make too dark, of course. You still want to see it.
And Robo is asking, how did you attach the beard? So it you had to create
another question.
Ah, right, the beard.
The beard, yeah, you had to.
Well, I can show a little bit of the man. Maybe it's fun to see. So I'll just put this in T-Rex like this. So, let me show you the man. This is quite nice actually. Here we go. So the man is. Do you still have the original image?
The original guy. Actually, if I find
we had a different hat on there and the beard. So the beard is actually it's a beard from stock. You see, and it's like. Also, this is actually quite simple. I think. I flatten a lot of these images, but there's a lot of cloning actually. So it was a smaller beard, I think. So we had to get some more in there, you know, just clone a little bit of hairs in there and like the little mustache on top. It wasn't there, I think.
No.
So we cloned it as well, and then changing the light, just same with overlayer, and then you can really change the light from it, so it's getting a little bit real. We got lucky with the man because he was drinking a water bottle, I think.
That's what I think I was searching for as well.
So we have the nice shadows and everything, and so that's a little bit lucky. But maybe funny thing to show is
these boots are children's boots as well, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and the jeans. I made the jeans out of. Also separate images. This is actually I made this one out of 2 or 3 images because I couldn't find a man who was standing like that, of course. Really difficult, but I found a couple of guys who were just standing just in front, just standing. And so I saw the front of the whole jeans. So what you can do is use all of it and then just clone all of the knee and everything. You can clone it just, and then some color, and then something that you will believe, and that is something like, I think there's a delay or something, right? No.
Lost all the layers again.
No, it's like got stuck. Where's my history?
How long does it take to find all pictures and finish the graphic?
How long does it take? Yeah.
That's
the entire
I'm saying image search.
To find, I think it took me around 2 or 3 days to make the image.
Okay.
And another 2 days just to find all of the images, because you have to come up like a volcano or some wood in there or a fire, and then it took quite a long time, but the whole thing was that with the Adobe stock with the previews, that like saved me a lot of time. So that was pretty nice actually. So and I could show like the old sketches that I made, could show it to MJ, and I think it took me like 2 days.
Yeah,
something like that, maybe a little bit less, but yeah.
But it was crazy how like your final polish of this image, like just turned it, made it all one thing. That was really cool. Cool to see. I think that's like your final color layers as well, or something like that.
Yeah, well, in the end, there's not a lot of color in there actually, because
you know how many images you used?
I think it was roughly around 166.
166.
No, I made that up, but it's around about 150, something like that.
150 images from stock.
Yeah, but I think we had loads of other things because we threw stuff out and used it.
Yeah, I have them here. I think
it's still less expensive than shooting this picture in real life.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, put the bear here, volcano.
Oh, that was super cool because we could just we had free reign to use as much in it, as many as possible. So we were like really pushing this stuff. So and of course you see the jeans was made out of a couple things, right, as well. The Where's Waldo hats.
Oh yeah, the jeans. So here,
that's fun.
Like this is just the jeans. So that's. You see, I just use this kind of side
for the
in the front.
That's right.
And that's so cool about stock. So you can use everything if you have enough credits, of course. You know.
Which you can win.
So.
What else is? Oh yeah, you have the man in there as well.
Yeah, I'm searching for it, but I can't find it anymore. It was a running man.
Sherry's asking, so it took you 3 days, but how many hours per day?
Well.
Well,
like a normal work day, I think 8 hours. Yeah,
8.
Yeah, 8 hours. So
it's a good 24 hours of work in Photoshop.
Yeah,
to make it look good.
Yeah, and then I made a different version. So
okay.
I made a couple of versions. So
I think someone was asking as well earlier, what does LAAG mean? And that's because you made it in Dutch Photoshop, right? So it's just Dutch for layer.
Oh, so oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
So sometimes it says laag.
Yeah.
But
it's layer. Yeah,
it's layer
layer
in French.
In Dutch.
In Dutch, yeah.
That's fine.
So
saw that one come by a while ago.
It's almost time, so we do one more giveaway.
Already.
Yeah. So we will give away. Again, stock credits, an Adobe Basketball, Don't Ask Me Why, and a sketchbook to one more person in the chat. And you have to type something in the chat. I want you to say thank you to our friends. Thank you to Alessandro and Michael. So just type thank you and some nice words for our friends who shared the story behind the campaign and also the structure of this Photoshop file, which is a gigantic work. Thanks for sharing, because it's very rare. Like usually agencies, they don't like to share the source files. They don't like to show how to create an image. Like usually they protect everything. Yeah. Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
There's maybe one more thing you want to show.
Maybe we should show some of the Easter eggs. Like this little funny. There's some like little things that I think you don't really see that often.
There's a little bear looking around the corner here, but it's like behind the guitar.
He was a victim of the hovering because the actual axe was too obvious, so we had to change it for a guitar.
There's a little.
Where's Waldo?
There's we even
tiny
little Adobe logo in there. Yeah. So. Well, there's a lot. There's a lot to look at.
Those are the funny ones.
I think that's a nice thing about this picture. Yeah. Right.
Cool.
Nice. And you said there was a story with the rocket too.
Oh yeah, the rocket.
Telling me.
Yeah, the rocket. Oh. The rocket is from it
disappeared.
A previous Adobe commercial, the launch. We worked that one in there. It was one of those. Can we work in the rocket in there somehow? No, it was fun. But we had some kind of a vague briefing, kind of miscommunication thing there. Yeah, must be the launch rocket, right?
Here we go.
Yeah,
Astro. Oh yeah, I remember.
Astro.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's when we started to have also 3D in Photoshop, and it was one of the 3D elements, so you could play with the rocket and so on.
Ah, nice, yeah.
I remember this.
Cool guy. Oh, and then it's his tattoo.
Yeah, so the campaign is not over, so we will invite you to visit the website of the campaign. They will share more episodes. Also, there will be more live streams from the US, actually, where you will have more opportunities to show, to see Photoshop masters at work, how they work with Adobe stock pictures, and maybe get more stories. But this was really the live stream about the story behind, like the behind the scenes, how they got the idea, how they brainstormed the first sketches, and the final work in this gigantic, like 15 gigabyte Photoshop file with 333 layers. So, Nightbot, I need one more winner, and this is Davis Farish. Congratulations, Davis. I want you to type in the chat your Twitter handle so I can contact you tomorrow.
Nice.
And you just won an Adobe stock subscription, so with credits, so you can do the same with a different concept, different idea, but at least you will access this catalog of more than 60 million pictures, videos, illustrations, and as you said, like there is no limit,
No, yeah, there's no limit.
Just what you can think of and how much time you have. I was pretty quick. I was impressed with you. You managed to put the dinosaur in.
Well, yeah, it's not there
yet.
Like
no pressure, no pressure.
And there was a dinosaur, It was in there 30 minutes ago. It's thanks to you.
Yeah.
People in the chat, thanks to your recommendations. It's awesome. Yeah. And it fits well. It's scary.
Yeah, works.
It is scary. Yeah.
I think
we should have done this
before. It's
before.
about to eat the guy.
Yes. It's almost over for him, but he's enjoying his ginger beer, so he's fine.
Awesome. Just waiting for news from Davis, and make sure to subscribe to the Creative Cloud YouTube channel if you enjoy the live stream experiences, because we are live every week. Actually, next week we will be together in Barcelona at OFF, which is the biggest creativity conference in Europe, and we will be live streaming for 3 days next week. So make sure to subscribe to the Creative Cloud channel and be notified when we go live. Okay, Davis, I want you to type your Twitter handle, please. Come on, Davis. And then we can stop the stream. I will put it one more time, please.
You took him out again. Fair without the. Maybe I should put like the bumblebee going into the T-Rex's mouth.
Yeah.
And that's another.
Can keep going. We should put the bumblebee in the T-Rex.
I really like this one, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you like this one?
It's another victim of the hopper.
Oh,
Like a bumblebee.
That's cute.
Yeah, the old versions. There's no Twitter.
Okay, Davis. You don't have Twitter. Okay, find me on Facebook. Okay, we will become Facebook friends, Davis. Okay, so you can get your giveaway. If you type Michael Shares, you look at my face, you should recognize me. I'm sure there is another Michael Shares, but I don't think he has my face.
That was funny. The bear from behind. Difficult image to find.
Yeah.
Like,
so we made it from this one.
I think I still have that comment.
Thanks a lot,
yeah.
Alessandro. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, let's go back to this view. Okay, and don't hesitate to check the work of these guys on the website. We share the links. Yeah. And also Job again, that's great. Make sure to watch the campaign, all the videos, all the episodes on the website, and see you soon on YouTube for another live stream. It was great having you. And,
thank you very much.
Have a great evening in Paris. And,
yeah.
And see you in Barcelona.
Yeah, see you next week in Barcelona. And everyone else who's going there as well, I guess. Say hi.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.